if you want to get a man to go to the doctor, let that ass be messed up. He gonna go to the doctor, man. Anybody who got something going on with that booty, baby, gonna go to the doctor.
They can have a hemorrhoid or a boil. What's going on? Sag them pants then,
That's what happened to that booty. That booty, they going to the doctor, baby. I'm trying to tell you. Everybody, welcome to the Gym Spot, a once a month special with myself, Miss Trey That Gym, and
Dr. Hawk, honey.
All right, y'all. I want y'all to take y'all time and like That Gym Enterprises page. Make sure you share this broadcast. Go over to Spotify and listen to it in your car. And I need y'all to go on IG at That Gym ENT and like us, follow, share, all that great things, okay? And also Columbus Day weekend, the finale for Sapphire web series is coming out. We appreciate you guys for all your support, for all the productions as well. And Sapphire moving coming Valentine's Day 2022. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna get on into it. Y'all know what we do.
Well, let it do what it do, baby. Come on through, honey.
This is a time where you guys get a chance to come have a seat at the table where we talk about stuff you talk about at your kitchen table, but you know, on a better platform. Okay? All right, so let's get into it. So we're gonna go into mental health and wellness, and I wanted to tackle this topic because I was on my way to work and I'll be listening to Young Jock, Miss Shanika, and Shorty. It's like the morning takeover on 105.1 Streets. But anyway, it was this young lady calling in to see why her boyfriend Reggie didn't come home. She suspected it was because of her brother getting out of jail and having to move in with them. So the young man get on the phone and explain he was home looking at TV, and the brother came through the door with his clothes on. Say he had on his whole outfit, bag, even shoes, man. Okay. Needless to say, Shorty asked him, well, why he didn't let his lady know how he felt. He said the man just got out of jail. He'd rather not deal with the back and forth. I thought he showed some self-control. They were kind of trying to accuse the young man of being like soft or scared or whatever like that. Well, Young Jock didn't, but Shorty did. He basically was saying like, y'all don't understand. This boy done been in jail for kidnapping, murder, and stuff like that. So he already know if I'm gonna come at this type of man, it's gonna be some back and forth. It's not gonna be where it's gonna be easy as me saying, bruh, don't put my damn drawers and clothes on. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he basically just felt like I'd rather remove myself from the situation and you and your brother can figure it out on y'all own. So, what you think, Dr. Hawk? Do you think he showed restraint, self-control by making sure his mental wellness was good?
All the above.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm going to say that, sometimes you have to be man enough. See, men are taught to where, you know, you're a punk if you stop away. You're a punk if you don't sit in. You're a punk if you don't speak up. A real man is knowing how to de-escalate situations. You know, sometimes stuff going to be as serious as we try to make this stuff. Yeah. Honey, move on, honey, so you can live, not go to jail. And the worst thing is go to jail and beat somebody's ass who ain't worked it, honey. Exactly,
especially somebody who got out of jail in the way. So everybody was basically trying to say when they were calling in, he just scared. Would you really want somebody around you that's scared?
No.
I felt like it was self-control. I felt like he showed restraint and self-control because to me, you expect people to fly off the handle. If you walk in the door, you got all my damn clothes on. You took your ass in my room and put on my clothes. To me, I think that was a sign of let me push the button. Yeah, and to him, I think the one who was wearing his damn clothes, that was a sign of I'ma try your ass. Yeah. Honestly, to be honest, if he was a hothead, you get what I'm saying? And I think that the sister, he was trying to do that so the sister can probably come to his aid, like, hey, you don't talk to my brother like that, blase. Because you know these women crazy as hell. You'll be trying to help their ass keep from getting slapped upside the damn head, and they'll be too busy trying to help you fight the goddamn fight you, trying to help their ass. And it's sad because you can't really even help people these days because you don't damn know if they gonna attack your ass together.
Honey, there are turntables on you, but listen at this, honey. The truth of the matter is we need men to step up and show vulnerability.
Yeah, absolutely. And we actually do. I think that we should have more men step to the plate and say, hey, listen, this is not what I feel you should be or you should say to me, versus I have to show my macho man or my manhood by going upside your damn head or shooting out or fighting you. So I agree with that when it comes to the vulnerability of it all. Yeah.
Because most of our, you know, I'm thinking about, especially by being an educator, a lot of our kids, they don't know how to walk away because this is what they see.
Yeah.
You know, we follow our rap people, we follow our people that are in the hierarchy or in the spotlight, and they need to understand sometimes you got to let stuff go. It's okay to be vulnerable and not be considered a punk, it's a fad. Being a man is knowing when to fight and when to let the Lord fight your battles. Okay. Sometimes you just got to move on, honey.
When to hold and when to fold.
When to hold and when to fold, baby. Because sometimes you got to know when to pop and you got to know when to not.
Yeah.
You understand? These are things you just have to master. Everybody always mad and angry, honey. Listen, life is too short.
It really is. It really is. And I think too, when it comes to self-control and restraint, I think that you have too many reality TV pitting people against each other. Correct. To the point we need this for our ratings, so we're gonna make Nene Leakes hate Kenya Moore. Now these grown ass women going at each other on TV, ready to slap each other down. They 50s. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It gets to a point where the stereotypical shit is getting old. And I'm sorry to say it makes me not even want to watch it.
I don't watch it.
And I've gotten to a place I don't even watch it. Because it's like, I'd rather watch scripted TV than watch reality TV. It was a time where you would watch it. It was good to see how they was doing entrepreneur type things. But now it's getting to a place where, and it's like, I don't mean no harm. And I'm going to say it like I mean it. I think they do it more with our community than any.
Correct.
You'll see that the white girls and the, you know, Hispanic girls go against each other, but it's more of they know how to stick together against the other motherfuckers than they do. You get what I'm saying? I just feel like when it comes to us, it's this battle of let's see who can be the rawest, baddest bee and all this extra shit, and it's getting to a point it's getting to be too much. When I think that if me and you sitting at the table talking, we decide, hey, we just don't gel with each other. We don't mess with each other. You go your motherfucker way, I go, man, we ain't got to fight about it.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes don't get into it. Still, sometimes I do think that some of these people do too much when it comes to their mouth. Some people say the wrong shit, you know, and it make you want to slap their head off their shoulders. I understand that. Trust me, I get it. I'm around fire signs, so sometimes it's sad. You be careful what you say to a sad, because they'll snatch your ass up. You know what I'm saying?
As a fellow Sagittarius, honey, I have learned to look at people and hear them, and I would look at them and be like, bitch, you're dead to me.
Yeah.
You don't even exist. Who are you? Where did you come from? I've never seen you before.
Yeah, y'all cut off game was good. But I'm saying, if you ain't gonna okay, you gonna just keep flipping, now get your ass on. I done told you, go about your business.
Now, as a Sagittarius, honey, I hate to get off task. But see, when we get you, there are different ways to get you than popping you, honey. Because please know that when we get you, we gonna get you. And when we get you, we got you.
Period. Cause that's it, and I'm saying that because I know with my mom how she was a reserved person, but you keep coming in correct as a set, she will throw your ass over. Now don't play with me. Now I done told you to get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable. You can show so much restraint so long to it's like, okay, you ain't gonna understand nothing else but these damn hands. You know, I get that too. Don't get it twisted. However, I just feel like at some point when you reach a certain age, like he said, bitch, you're dead. Are you alive? Are you even present? You know, I don't give a damn no more. Yeah. And that's where I'm at with a lot of things. Even though my first thing is to try to talk a thing out. Correct. I don't try to really go to fisticuffs first. You know, but fisticuffs can happen. I will knock your ass out. Don't get it twisted at all. But I would try to talk things out first before I even go there far as the laying on of hands, okay? You know, but when it comes to children, that too, I'm learning, okay, I'm going to talk to you so long too before I have to lay hands on your little ass too. So I get that. However, I think that children see us on TV acting an ass, thinking that's the only way that they can resolve things, which is the fighting of it all. Okay. I think personally a lot of y'all old asses need to do anger management. See, that's a story for another day. Truth be told, a lot of people need to take advantage of anger management. Because the reality is, some of us, we're like a Coke bottle. And you know you get a hot Coke or Sprite or something, and you didn't refrigerate it first, and it done rolled in the car, and you done shook it up, and it done fell on the ground, and then you open it up. Well, that's what anger is like. It's like being shaken up to the point to where you just lost all control. But anger starts at childhood. Okay. For example, when we're dealing with anger, the way I like to explain this, when you're a kid and you do something, you know, particularly if you're a boy, this is how you get whooped. Shut up. Or I'm gonna give you something to talk. Cause you know how you cry. You know how you cry like you know that woman you try to talk but you can't. And before you know it, bitch, you done got popped again. So right then and there, you start learning how to shut your mouth even when you're mad. Yeah. Even when you need to say I didn't do it or I didn't mean to do it. So sometimes, you know, especially when you get older, shut up if I give you something else to shut up for. So now you don't learn how to talk about it. You can, even when you're disciplining your kids, parents, it's very important that we communicate with our kids. Like, let's learn, let's talk about what happened and let's learn how to strategize how not to do this again. Yeah. But by the time your child is 12 and 13, they don't know how to communicate. So every time they're mad because you told them to shut up, all they do is just bottle everything in. So now they knocking down chairs. And then by the time they get 16, they beating your goddamn ass. You be told. Then they're up in jail because they lost their cool. So they never learned how to actually handle their management or their anger and talk it through with someone because we taught them to shut up, be quiet. You better not say one more thing. What goes in the house better stay up in the house, that kind of thing. Or how they used to do children where they'll be like, hey, children are better seen than heard type shit. And I remember my mom, when she would discipline, she always would let, the first time you do a thing, let's talk about it. Let me tell you what you did wrong. Not saying you didn't get your ass whooped with some of them, but that first time, I'm going to talk to you. Baby, do you see where you made the wrong decision? My mother made me become a thinker. She's the reason why I can make good decisions. I can scan a room, see if some shit ain't right. I done already peeped you on some bullshit. You gonna rob everybody in this motherfucker. Let me get the fuck up out of here. Because my mama taught me how to be a thinker. Baby, let me tell you where you went wrong at. Okay, you tell me what you think. Well, I don't know. Okay, let me explain to you. You know what I'm saying? And it helped me to analyze things. The process. And I noticed with adults, working with some of y'all ass, it's hard to supervise some of y'all ass. Excuse me, because y'all don't have common sense. They don't. It's like you can be smart as a whistle, but you lack common sense. Just common. It's like, baby, if I just said X, Y, and Z, why you doing the ABC again? I'm literally saying it what it is right here. Common sense. Say just do that. They don't. They can't focus the process on that one medium, that important factor that you just stated. You could be like, you know what? I wore a blue coat to work today. Oh, was it nice? What color was it? Didn't I just say a blue? I just said blue, bitch. Period. Dumb ass, bitch.
Did you not process?
You did not.
You know, they have, I call that selective processing. When you process what you want to. But you want me to tell you what? A lot of our kids, you could be like, the emergency number to 911 is 911. Who do you call for help? I don't know. What did your parents teach you to call?
Well, you know something? I blame the parents too. Because I was talking to a young lady who got 3 children. And everybody, we keep asking her questions like, okay, do the babies know where they live? Do they know their address? Oh, they in second, they in third grade, they in second grade. Fuck is you talking about? My mama told me I need to know my address soon as I was in kindergarten.
We learned that in kindergarten.
Baby, what's your address and phone number? And randomly, if you singing a song too damn good, what your mama do? I hear you in there singing that song. What's my full name? What's my phone number? What's your address?
They don't know their mom's real name these days.
And that's crazy.
You don't know.
And you couldn't say mama. You had to say Janira Steele. I mean, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to know what's your daddy name. I know that name right. What's his name?
Daddy.
Steele.
Daddy.
You know, you couldn't just say daddy, mama, because if somebody kidnapped your ass and you run, they got to be able to contact you.
Correct.
And they can't be just contacting mama. That's how my mama talked to us. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed it kept us out a lot of crap too, because my mama had those conversations, hard conversations. And I think that that's what helped me when it came to self-control and discipline.
Correct.
Because I knew how to, get it out without the bull garbage.
Mm-hmm.
And I have an issue when you're in a relationship with people and you're trying to get them to talk to you and this wall goes up instantly. It's like, bitch, I'm here to love you. I'm just telling you, you're absolutely fucking wrong.
Listen, let me tell you something. When you have a goddamn relationship too, now this is something else y'all ass need to consider. I know this is something that I ain't talk about most. When you're in a goddamn relationship and you with somebody who got a goddamn history of being flipped at them off or being risky at the hand, slapping people, bitch, put that bitch in some anger management. He changed. I need to make sure your ass changed, bitch. We're gonna go through this shit together. People don't want to deal with reality because sometimes, a lot of things are just learned behaviors. These are things that we get from home. These things that we get from kids. Yeah, because your mama beat you up and bullied you all the time, so you think it's okay to beat other people up and bully you. You have to understand that was being raised, so that's not what you're supposed to do the rest of your life. If somebody doing something you don't like, you don't speak to them, you just punch them. Communicate.
Yeah, communication is key, and I think that in a lot of relationships, and sometimes, you can teach a mug how to treat you too. Correct. Because I done permanently put a couple of hands down. You put your damn hands on me, I'm stabbing you. Listen, Jesus, help them, not hurt me, or I'm hurting you. And I think a lot of people haven't landed in jail because they had to, you know what I mean, fight and do domestic violence to teach a person how to treat them sometimes too. I think that if you get to that place, you can have those moments of let's have this conversation. You need some self-control. And another thing when it comes to self-control, we ain't gonna just talk about anger. I'm gonna talk about when it comes to land with everything and everybody.
Well,
it's shit out here called COVID, Ebola, and HIV/AIDS.
Correct.
People act like AIDS went the fuck away.
It did.
Because all of a sudden, people out here taking their meds and it becomes undetectable. Baby, it's still the fuck out here.
It's still
self-control and restraint. You do not have to lay with everybody you goddamn day.
But you want me to tell you what else? I was recently listening to these songs and everybody talking about fuck without a rub.
Yeah.
So it's just the nuance. It's like the theme. And I've even had kids that I try to give them something to. And they was like, I don't want that. I don't use them. So I'm like, yeah. They was like, So I'm like, this syphilis stopped. And
come on now.
Gonorrhea.
STI still real.
Did it stop? Because apparently these kids ain't getting it. Because they think it's okay to listen to the rappers. With these song lyrics talk about don't do this, and do it like this.
Pretty much. Pretty damn much.
And not pulling out. Ugh.
Yeah.
And then when I think about it, it's like the baby daddy be just brain fried, honey. Can't process a timetable. The one factor timetable. Like 1 times 1. Don't even know what it is. And then she dumb, okay? All right, she dumb as hell, honey. She ain't got no forehead or sideburns, baby. You know something wrong with her mental status, okay? Bitch, she goes to church in flip-flops, honey. Bitch. And I'm not even talking about Walmart flip-flops. I'm talking about the Dollar Tree flip-flop. The ones that you walk 2 blocks, baby, and the little hole come out the top of it, you know. Listen, baby, y'all got to stop, honey. Y'all, and you wonder why your children born retarded, bitch, because you was retarded.
And I was just listening to the second date update again with Young Jock now. A young lady was given $600 to have an abortion. She calls them to tell them, hey, I need y'all to call my baby daddy and let him know I'm going to go ahead and keep the baby. They said, well, hell, you going to give him back the $600? She said, no, the baby need diapers, a crib, right?
But it's facts.
This motherfucker get on the line, Shantrum, and say, woo, I don't know what you're going to do. You're going to have to get on, what he told her, you're going to have to get on welfare because I paid $600 to get out that jam. And that was your choice to have that baby. So if you want to put me on child support, you do what you need to do because I got a new woman and she better and blah, 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 blah. And I'm thinking to myself, bitch, why would you even not protect yourself to the point you get pregnant by a man that don't even want no goddamn kid?
I'm tired of people calling people a man, baby. He ain't no man.
That's a little boy.
It's a it.
Cause anytime, and you talking about you got a new woman. First of all, until you women that's with men that's not taking care of their motherfucking kids, let me tell you something. You the real big problem.
You the big problem because you knew that at first.
Because a man that can walk out on his motherfucking blood, bitch, she'll walk out on
your retarded ass. And let me say that slow so you can hear it some more. Your retarded ass.
He'll walk out on your ass. Real life. So I think that, yeah, self-control, restraint is needed in a lot of areas, especially in our community, because we look at statistically and say 51% of men that are single 51% of black men don't have children. They're single with no children. But 65% of black women got motherfucking kids. What's going on here?
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? What's happening? Where are we not making the correct decision to say, fuck that? And we need to stop bringing children into the world that men don't fucking want.
Correct.
If you had that conversation with his ass, if anything was to happen here, you think you want to be with me, baby, and that motherfucker tell you, baby, no, you gotta go to the chop shop, bitch, run for your life.
And you want me to tell you something that's really hard? When you have a kid to tell you, my daddy walked out on me in 4th and 3rd grade.
Yeah.
To understand and process that. And these kids walking around thinking, don't nobody want me anyway.
Come on.
I don't want to learn. I don't want to read. I hate school.
Suffer from rejection and
so
abandonment.
they suffering from I got to write that down.
Yeah.
Suffering from rejection and abandonment. That's just...
Because you done set up here and made a fucking lifetime decision off a few seconds of you coming.
Correct.
Because that's all it was.
5 minutes of happiness.
That's it.
And you created a lifetime of sorrow. With
with your child. And we can't keep saying, oh, yeah, these men ain't shit. Don't get it twisted. But woman, you knew what the fuck you was lying with. I'm sorry. You have the real power in this situation.
You want me to tell you the problem was most of them couldn't see because their eyelashes was too long. But that's, I'm going to go on. The bitch's eyelashes were like this, bitch. They couldn't see.
Sharon, you just tuning in. You is listening to the J Spot with Dr. Hawk and Miss Troy and Jill, where we tackle these at the table topics. Let's get into building wealth and education, but we're gonna really be dealing with building wealth mostly. I was watching this show on All Black called Naked Hustle. If you haven't got you some All Black, it's only $5. All the shows on there is about us black folks, and it's real. Some of it is real raunchy, but I was watching it because I want to know, like, you know, these sisters is making this kind of money. What they doing with it? Okay. Anyway, they were talking about how they was making fast money, how the young ladies make $10,000, sometimes $20,000. It can be in one night, sometimes in a week. Okay. They spoke about how most of them need financial mentors. Those who can show them or tell them how to save, even build businesses. Because think about about it. They making money they making legit legal damn money.
But how?
Like how hustlers do. From shaking their ass.
Hold on.
Yeah.
How much for that?
From shaking their ass. Some of them, of course, you know, and a lot of the sisters that say, you know, some of them, they try to do that extra shit. But the women who really about this dance, like, nah, I ain't sucking no dick. I ain't doing no extras because you came to see me dance, and that's what the hell I'm gonna do.
Can I get a 2? Can I get a 3? Can I get a 4, 20, 50, 100?
So basically, you know, they was talking about it. How they make money, how the dope boys make money.
Okay.
But this legit damn money. So you know, as fast as you make it, you don't really respect it.
Correct.
You just spending it.
You're spending
so
it.
if I want to go give me some $800 ass red bottoms, some $1,200-$1,500 ass shoes, a $2,000-$3,000 bag, I'm just go back to the club, shake my ass some more, and make some more money.
But then they not buying houses properly, because eventually you're gonna get old, baby, and what you was shaking gonna end up being so saggy to where it's gonna forget the
And that's where I'm getting to when we become to building wealth. Do you think fast money is the way to building wealth, and can they benefit from financial management?
Oh, of course they can. Listen, if I had me a way, I could make me some fast money, baby. If I could shake it till I break it, honey. Listen, I would take that money and invest, baby. I would take that money and put in some Bitcoin. I would also buy me some of these fast food chains and stuff. You know, like some baby. Listen, I put a Chipotle right over here on 79th and Cottage.
Yeah.
You know why? You want to hang out? Listen, you hungry, baby? Come on here and spend your money, honey. Because we cross the street from the bottle shop anyway, where you buying all your wine. Honey, you can eat first. Listen, I would invest in my community. But most people don't think like that.
Yeah.
They want to just sit up here and buy purses. Listen, honey, y'all trying to look cute for people that don't even care about you.
Don't give a damn about you.
At the end of the day, you trying to show them you got the big purse, you got the big shoes, you got the new tennis, baby. Listen, at the end of the day, baby, are your lights on?
Yeah.
Do you have a roof over your head, honey?
Yeah.
Because y'all buying all this stuff and y'all sleeping on somebody's couch.
Yeah.
The couch.
Yeah.
The couch.
Yeah.
You can't be sleeping on people's couch, baby. Or living with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Or your baby mama. Goofy stuff like that, baby. You're a horrible person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all bringing it on. And this is another thing. I know we talk about the women shaking and hustling, but these men, I'm tired of them. You know, they be taking their money and put it out on their shoulder like that. And I'm like, baby, and as soon as your butt down, we got to do a GoFundMe account. Where is this money? Did you leave something for your 5'9" children, honey? Because guess what? At the end of the day, they're going to kill your retarded ass anyway.
Period.
You're going to die.
Period. And that's one of the things that I was noticing. One of the young ladies said, I have learned from my mistakes, and I'm starting to save this damn money. She was like, because I don't plan on being. She's like, and I know they about to get mad because I'm standing in front of them. But some of these bitches in here, this is her words, not mine. Some of these bitches in here right now, 38, 39, 40, still in here shaking their ass when they was my age, started dancing. When they should have been, hey, talking to us about this shit, telling us, hey, you need to save, but they can't tell us something they don't know. She said, but I learned at the financial literacy class, you need to get your money up. And you need to be saving money. You need to be investing in property. And you need to be investing in things that appreciate in value. She said, I know these old hoes about to get mad at me, but I'm telling them too. Y'all still making this damn money because y'all look good for your ages. But hoes, you ain't going to be able, your knees ain't going to be able to take it in a minute. It's time for y'all to start saving. She didn't say nothing wrong.
No, that was
I feel like at some point, we need to get to a place where we teaching people how to invest money. We teaching people how to make the right moves. And it's fucking okay. I think that we as a community, we got, and I'm going to tell you this, if these girls can make hundreds of thousands of dollars a fucking year, okay, that means that it's millions of dollars in our community. And let's be clear, I be watching Snowfall lately. And, millions of dollars filters through the ghetto through the drug game.
Those are facts.
Fucking period. And if you telling me people that don't work every day, all they do is beg and ask you for your motherfucking money, can come up with millions of dollars to make these dope boys millions, how the fuck is it that we ain't got shit in our community?
No house, Well, oh no, I'm sorry. We don't have a community. We only have neighborhoods.
Yes, it is.
Because we don't control, in order to have a community, you have to control the community. And we don't control, there is not one black neighborhood, there's not one black community, I'm sorry, in the United States. None. We don't have where we have our own corner stores, our own grocery stores. We don't have our medical doctors, our dentists, to where we own it. If they running it,
or
they don't own it. We don't have the business. We rent the business. Listen, we don't have no communities. If you find one, please let me know, and I'm gonna award you $500. Now, I'm sorry, I ain't gonna give you no $500. I'll give you $100.
Period. So comment down below. But seriously, I just think that we at a place where it's and I'm gonna say this. If you are a dope boy, you a motherfucking genius. If you can take $5,000, flip that shit and turn it to $25,000 in a motherfucking day or two, you's a motherfucking genius.
You're a financial
motherfucking genius.
Take that money and start flipping houses. You got to know how to think smart. When they come after your ass, you got to have a strategy. Cause they gonna come.
Yeah.
Or let me tell you, baby. They're gonna set you up. They're gonna give you all the drug supply to your community, baby.
And that's what they talk about in Snowfall. That boy was getting supplied by the motherfucking government to fund a goddamn war. They ain't give a fuck that he became a millionaire. He made them millions so that they can fund a fucking war that wasn't supposed to be on the books. And you better know they doing shit like this. And listen, now allegedly, years ago, JP Morgan and Chase truck got flipped over. It was more motherfucking drugs in the truck than cash.
Oh, I can believe that.
And it was on the news, but I nobody talk about this shit.
When was this?
This was like a few years ago.
I'll have to pull it up to
pull that shit in. Allegedly, to protect myself, there was plenty of drugs up in that motherfucker. And it was more drugs than cash. And JP Morgan didn't give out a statement. Didn't say shit. Them ain't our drugs. They didn't say a motherfucking thing. Okay?
Where did that money go flying in the air? That's all I want to know.
Hell no, you know it didn't.
I want the money to be flying out so
they was hoping probably that the motherfucking drugs was flying through there.
Oh Lord, nobody got nothing out the deal.
Nothing. And it's and that's why I said on a side note, I said, Lord, the next truck that flip over,
Lord,
let me be in that number.
Baby. Listen, I'm gonna be making sure that what they said, the woe of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. And I've been waiting on these wicked people to fall.
I'm just saying.
Leave your houses in my name.
Period. Come on, somebody.
You know you got that money on wickedness, and I've been waiting. Listen, thy word have I hid in my heart. And I'm waiting on the wealth of the wicked.
I'm just saying. And it's I feel like we're at a place as a neighborhood, we need to become a community that we need to start just like any other community you go into. The Mexican community. I love them because they stick together. Oh, and if you go to a store, you better know it's a motherfucking Mexican behind that register.
Correct.
They restaurants and they patronize each other.
Correct. Oh yes.
And they gonna tell your black ass to patronize them too.
Fact.
Okay? I feel like there's something we can learn from our fellow essays and our Papi Chulos and Chulas. We can learn something from their ass.
And Miss Chia and Miss Chong too.
Cause
you ain't gonna go
in the motherfucking Chinese neighborhood and see a black store.
You ain't finna see not one goddamn worker in that motherfucker, huh? They gonna serve you. They got on the offense side, honey. They ain't gonna let your ass cook. But now they just started hiring black people to deal with the attitudes. Pay attention, baby. You go to certain Chinese places, huh? They got Shaniqua ass. Cause you know you ain't finna talk Shaniqua ass like that. Bitch. Shaniqua's gonna get your goddamn order, and when you get your order, you can't be like, I ain't want no egg foo young. I wanted orange chicken. And Shaniqua be like, bitch, you didn't order no orange chicken, bitch. You said egg foo strong, and right here it says no refund. Next customer, please. See, they know you can't do that. Huh? Bitch, they got Shaniqua on your asses now.
They got Shaniqua ass and all they beauty supplies too. They
got Shaniqua. They watching follow your ass around the store and on them cameras and shit, but they got Shaniqua ass on that register now. Cause Shaniqua gonna take her motherfucking minimum wage, bitch. She gonna beat your ass.
Yeah, cause she mad at the motherfucker. Already. She feel like she don't want to be in this bitch. No way. You know how we... But seriously though, I think that personally, this is what I say to the hustle community, especially my dancing women. Y'all know what beauty is, because you always getting your nails done, you keep your motherfucking makeup done, you keep this long ass hair in your head, you make sure you look good, you create the fantasy. Ladies, why not band together, stop fighting each other, talking about who the baddest bitch in the club, get together and open up a few beauty supplies, come up with a fucking franchise. Well, listen, you want to get our motherfucking franchise, this is what you got to pay into it to get it. How every motherfucking body else come over here and create a franchise that we have to fucking buy into. Y'all need to come up with a franchise of beauty supplies. Because you know black women, I don't give a fuck, even during the recession, black women gonna look motherfucking good.
Always.
They gonna figure out a way to get them some $10.99, $13.99 motherfucking hair, and even figure out a way to get, they gonna look good.
I got to say something about that. Now that was recent. I can't think of where, but one of these beauty supplies had recently opened. And there was so many people outside. Now, I don't have a problem with beauty upgrading, but I have a problem when you don't see beauty before you add.
We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that in our Take Several segment.
Thank you.
We talk about that shit. But I'm just at a place where I just feel like we can band together. Even the dope boys. Y'all motherfuckers giving these women $200-300 to go get their motherfucking hair done, their nail done, so they can look good on your motherfucking Cadillac in the hood. Y'all need to be giving these $2,000-3,000. Hey, go get together. Y'all motherfuckers need to come up with a business, even if it's e-commerce, and y'all need to get together. I think somebody needs to be smart enough at some point to say it's time to fucking come together and make some shit pop. And I feel like this too. I was talking to a lady today. I'm so happy I was talking to a retired police officer. And she said to me, she said, you know, the pretty girls like you, they be at the desk when they police officers typing. She said, women like me, we got to go out there and get it out the mud. And I thought she was so beautiful to me. She had a natural fro. You could tell she was just retired, beautiful skin. I'm like, beautiful, pretty one. I look at her like, girl, you're beautiful. And I had to tell her. Sometimes I think it's an age gap difference too that I have an issue with, Chantra. I think that women, we so busy trying to do this to each other that we're not doing this to each other. Because I said, baby, you're aging with so much grace. You're a pretty woman. Why would you call me pretty and think that I'm going to have a desk job and you can't be the one, you know what I'm saying, at the desk too? What is you talking about? I'm telling you, back in the day, and you tell me if I'm lying, Chantra, it wasn't that one woman that you looked at. She had the beautifulest body, but you looked at her face and was like, But it was something about her that drew me into her.
It's her, I hate to say ego, but that sounds arrogant, confidence.
Yes.
It's confidence.
She had, and I can say it was one woman in the hood like that. When I tell you this bitch was bad, her face wasn't everything, but baby,
her attitude,
her motherfucking attitude, how she carried herself, she always smelled good, always looked good, and she had the men eating out the palm of her hand. And I ain't gonna lie, some women too.
Good, I love
it. Baby, and it was even the gay boys loved her ass too.
Okay, like bitch, let me learn.
And I think that we as women forget our power too. We got a motherfucking power in us. And I think that if we stop, we need to bridge that gap. And younger women, you need to start empowering our older women to be okay, for you to embrace, and for them to embrace their beauty. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that is the key to the motherfucking beauty industry.
Facts.
Embrace where you're at with your beauty. You might be a natural beauty. You might like just put oils and myrrhs and incense around your ass, but it's a beauty in
So
there.
it's an elegance somewhere.
You know, you might be like me. You like to have your hair done, makeup done, nails done, but it's a beauty in that. You know, you might be a natural beauty. You might like you having a little fupa. You know, I say good coochie need protection.
Yeah.
I mean, you understand what I'm saying? You know, so I just feel like we need to get to a place where we begin to embrace certain things about us. And the beauty industry, we fucking rule it anyway. It can change. And I think the key to it, them ladies you in there shaking y'all ass, start empowering women. Come together.
Okay.
Say, fuck this shit. We need to stop shaking our ass for money after a certain age. We need to get together and this is our
make some
retirement
business.
plan.
Yeah.
Well, we
get
making some business moves.
Yeah. Cause you're making that kind of money a day and a week, like Jesus Christ.
Baby, they
I've been about apartment buildings, honey. I've been about land just to sit on, just to sell it for later areas in my life, honey. I would learn stocks and bonds.
Cause there was one stripper young lady that would come into the bank, and I noticed she had a checking account that was always in the negative, but she would be cashing out. Do you hear me, Chantal? Cashing out. She was coming there with all her motherfucking singles, and they didn't really even order singles because they knew she was coming with at least 5,000-6,000 singles a motherfucking day. You understand me? And she was cashing out, turning into her $100 bill. So they asked her to come sit with me, and she was sitting with me, and we were talking, and she said, "I like you because you're not making me feel like, you know, look at her." I said, "What the fuck? I said, you sitting right now. You sitting with me, you got your Glock in your purse." You know, she had her gun. You sitting with me, you got $20,000 in your pocket right now. You won't even put half of that in the bank. Let me tell you something, baby. If you want to get you some property and some things, they sit you with the right girl. Now to this day, this girl got over $100-some thousand in her account. She just started getting her home, and now she say, "Trey, I thank you for having a conversation with me," because other women will look down on me like, "Oh, this bitch thinks she all that."
I'm up to you, whole.
Cause baby, you making that bad bread.
So you know what we got. I'm gonna say that for sec. I'm saying that for take several seats.
Let's talk about spirituality and religion real quick. We moving on. So a lot of people are starting to get into meditation.
Okay.
And even those who meditate day and night on scriptures, even the folks in the church, I appreciate y'all for finally realizing you're supposed to meditate. Goddamn, some of y'all need to meditate and get you some penis and some coochie. That's another story for another time. I'm just gonna say it like I mean it, you know. I noticed a lot of them are starting to believe in the law of attraction through their guided meditation. Do you think this is a great practice, and do you think we can benefit from the law of attraction, and is it real?
Yes, it is.
Come on, so talk about
when we're dealing with anything that we're dealing with the cosmos or anything metaphysical. Meta means be over and beyond, and physical means physics. So we're dealing with anything over and beyond. Anything that is tangible that we could see, touch, hear, or feel first took place in the mind. Now I hate to go biblical, but it's just the best perception in the beginning God created. This creation took place in his mind. He didn't do anything with his hands, and the only thing he did with his mouth was breathe breath. But that's biblical. I don't believe that part. I just don't believe spirit was breathing breath. That's a story for another day. But everything takes place in a thought. And sometimes these thoughts can come from entities and things that we do not see. Whether it be spirit, whether it be ancestors, whether it be gods from another planet, whether it be aliens, I do not know, because it could be truth be told, it could be a source of all of them. However, everything that we see or we hear or we attract always comes from a thought. Everything from one thoughts become things, and things become thoughts. Just like this straw. Somebody in their infinite wisdom was playing with something and was like, you know what? I can sip this and drink up a straw. Somebody said, you know what? It's time to drink it with our hands. You know, back in the caveman days, they was like, let's just put it in a wooden cup or a bowl or something, just throw water in. I mean, it's just all these things start with thoughts and imagination. So if you have the ability to think about something or imagine a thing, and you keep on imagining that thing, it will become a reality.
Yeah.
Even if you're the first person with it, God is going to put you in a position somewhere to have the tools and the resale sources to make this thing actually happen. One of the things I love to see about these African boys on Facebook, how they'll actually take these wood creations and create bicycles and stuff. I mean, because they don't have the resources that we have, but it doesn't stop their ability to create. You have to use the resources that you have. The thing that you think is dumb, people are making millions for.
Yeah.
Millions of dollars off of these, what you would think is a stupid creation, but so many people want these creations.
Yeah.
So I totally believe in the law of attraction because it is. Now, for those that say it's stupid, it's not biblical. Now I'm going to take you through a couple of scriptures. So a man thinketh, so he is.
Yes.
You think, and you shall have. Knock, and the door shall be open. Now, how many times you done knocked at a door and it never opened? That didn't mean physically. It meant in the spiritual realm. Because sometimes I knock on a whole bunch of doors, but ain't nobody there, their ass ain't gonna answer.
Yeah.
So you can't take everything literally. But there are so many things, you know, if we would declare and decree a thing, it shall be established. You cannot say you believe in scripture and then say you don't believe in the laws of attraction and the laws of the cosmos, or you don't believe in spirit, you know, metaphysical principles behind that. It's just a contradictory within itself.
Yeah. And another thing, I'm going to say this. I was in meditation, and actually the breath of God is a frequency.
Facts.
You can, when you sing, you have to do what? You got to breathe. And they teach you how to breathe.
Correct.
They teach you how to, they teach you how to go high, low, boop, boop, boop. Now,
Correct.
you know more about music, so you know what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Okay? So with that being said, it's a level and a frequency that you can reach in your time of meditation, that you can feel the breath of God. You understand that concept of that. When they were talking about the ruah of God, they were talking about a frequency that you can reach. Just like when you hear, if you meditating and you go high enough dimensionally, you can hear angels, and those angels are singing at a gigahertz frequency. That's a frequency that's going on. I think that most people, they get to a point because they take everything so literal that you can't understand that they that worship him in what is spirit and in truth. So you got to understand the spirit realm in order to get to the truth.
Fact.
And I think that a lot of people are not open enough to understand the spirit realm to get to the truth. And the truth of the matter is, God himself is at a frequency that it takes a certain frequency to even get to him.
Acknowledge that. But a lot of
and
people,
to hear him.
But you can't do that if you're so depressed and you're so low. Now, another thing, since we're dealing with frequencies, I'm so glad you said that. If you pay attention to a lot of our people who are depressed, there were situations that brought us to this point to where we allowed it to keep on rehearsing our minds for our frequencies. So when your frequencies is low, you give the vibrations for the negative entities to come in, such as the voice of the devil. I hate myself. Nobody loves me. Kill myself. I need medicine. I want to commit suicide. Those frequencies only happen when you're vibrating very, 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 very
And that's
low.
why I tell people to be careful the music you listen to.
Be careful to the music you're listening to, because it will put these sources and these negative,
because
energies
it's a
in
low
you.
frequency.
And it's vibrating you at a low. Certain foods we're doing too.
Woo!
Whoa, baby. You gotta be cautious of certain things you eat, baby, especially these foods with a lot of chemicals.
Yes.
Because you'll sit up here and eat something, you be happy, all of a sudden you're like, you're full, but you're depressed, and you can't figure out why. Certain people you're around will also cause your frequencies to change too. I call them spiritual vampires. All of a sudden you feeling good, and all of a sudden they came around you depressed. Now you got the depression, and it
Come
took
on
your
now.
spirit, your high energy, and now they happy, and you can't shake it off because oh, it's me. Wow, all I got the problems.
Yes.
You got to be cautious around people because some people are spiritual vampires. That's why I don't like for people to touch me on my shoulders, even my kids.
Or my back.
Be careful with that.
Don't do that.
The shoulders and your back, I don't know what it is, but it will do something to you that I cannot understand. It'll take a long time to bring that energy back. I'm telling you, be cautious with people who touch your shoulders and your back. I know that sounds crazy, but if you're spiritually intuitive.
Yeah, you know I'm not lying.
Oh my God.
And a lot of people that are prophetic don't like for you to touch their back.
Don't touch.
Because first of all, and they don't understand why they don't like it, but a lot of times the spine is how to get to you.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, because now
I started because I could go into the
well, I can talk about
a lot of things.
I can talk about the Hinduism.
Come on.
And Hinduism. I know you wanted 200, but listen, I'll say it. The Kundalini goes up the spine.
Yes, it does.
Some people says that's the activation of the spirit of God. So you cannot tell me you're spiritual and you don't understand different areas of spirituality.
Come on now.
You cannot be spiritual if you don't understand spirit, baby.
Yes.
See, one of the things that God say there that worship must worship in spirit and in truth, baby. One of the things when you're dealing with God, you have to study. You have to acknowledge. God said when you're ready, He'll show you great and mighty things. These are things that are scripture, honey. But I am sorry, one of the older practices before Christianity believed in the activation of the Kundalini energy. Now people are saying that is a sign of the devil, sign of witchcraft. I cannot say because guess what? It didn't harm me. I'm open to spirituality. Let me just say that, honey. I believed in the Christ consciousness because that was a higher frequency for me. Yes. But I do believe in alternating my consciousness because I tried, just like you tried drugs and alcohol, baby. Don't judge me, honey.
I'm going to say this. Read your Bibles and go in there deeply. Jesus, remember when they were trying to find Jesus?
He was studying.
He was studying with the Egyptians.
He was studying with the Egyptians and other spiritual practice people.
Yes, he was.
They're not going to tell you that. But the answer
No. They talked about it in the Bible. When they went and met with the people in Ethiopia, some of them disciples, and they told them, your master studied with us.
He said that.
It said it in the Bible. Jesus himself went and hit up. He said, okay, no. I need to go over here. Because, see, y'all not high enough.
Y'all not getting me.
Y'all not high enough. He had to go where people were literally high enough to get to the frequency of what he needed to do. Because when Satan himself came and visited him, he was at a frequency that he was,
so high, because I can't see myself. If I ain't eating 40 days and you sit up here telling me, honey, if you just jump down, I'll give you all the food. Honey, I don't know if my frequencies aren't that high.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? To say, man cannot live by bread alone, but by the word of God. I don't know.
He had hit a frequency so high.
He was high.
A level so high that he was able to sell Satan himself. I don't care nothing about your bread. I don't care about none of that. It's a level that you can go. And I'm telling y'all, that's why 4 times out of the year, each season, God laid it on my heart to do a cleanse. I do a cleanse where I don't eat no meat. I do what Daniel did, fruits and vegetables. And I just meditate on the word of God. And I'm telling you, I have hit a place where I understand certain chakras in me was keeping me from getting and attracting things that I needed to attract to myself to get there. Because you can want something all you want. That's another thing I want to talk about. You can want something all you want, but if you not vibrating in the way of it, it's not going to happen for you. You can say, I'm a millionaire, I'm going to be rich one day, I'm going to be rich one day, I'm going to be rich one day.
But if
you're not vibrating.
And you don't feel worthy, or you don't see yourself in there, you don't have a vision for this. I get tired of these $1 million conferences and all these people. Give $1,000 and you're going to get your $1 million. Stop lying to these people. You ain't going to get no goddamn
If you vibrate at the frequency of wealth, even if you make $30,000 a year, people will always be saying, ooh, you got money.
And they'll look at you.
What you do? I'm telling you, people call me trade with the money.
But you have to have the
I just
with a
bring
plan.
every frequency with a plan.
You
of
got to
wealth.
have a plan of wealth. And I promise you, when you least expect it, there is something that's going to intertwine. There is something, an objective, a small principle that's going to happen. Somewhere you're going to watch or you're going to read a book and it's going to be like, you do this, and everybody else failing at it, you're going to be the one to succeed.
Yeah, every time. Every time. Law of attraction, not only is it real, the earth responds to different laws.
Facts.
Law of gravity.
That was a facts.
You know, the law of this, the law of that.
Everything has laws.
The earth has laws. That's why what happens in the spirit, it first happens in the natural, then in the spirit. This is the Bible. So if it happens in the natural first, then in the spirit, naturally there are laws. Even the book of Proverbs, when the wisdom spoke, it said, follow the laws of the land. It's a law to God too if you're operating on this realm. It's a law.
One day, I think we talked about this before, but I want to actually
we got to get in.
Dive deep.
Yeah, we got to.
I want to talk to people about what is chakras, because right now that word alone have been buzzing a lot, and a lot of. Let me tell you something. A lot of people are trying different perspectives right now. And we need to talk about.
Matter of fact, the next gym spot we can dab into spirituality in that way.
Pull it up, and I also want to talk about. We don't have to do all of the laws, but I want to talk about some of them.
Yeah,
we need to do that.
We got to, because I just feel like, especially African American, African people, black people, we are so connected spiritually, we don't even understand. Some of us are so connected to the earth. Some of us are connected to the water, fire, even the elements.
The elements.
And we're trying to figure out why we're so attracted to certain things. Why am I drawn to become a welder? Because you're the fire. Or why I'm drawn to water. And why I'm drawn to certain things. Because even flat-nosed people, you can sense when a harvest is about to happen. And things like that. Naturally, we as people are attracted to certain things because our ancestors, our bloodline, even that you was born into. A lot of y'all need to research the bloodline that you were born into, because it was the reason why you were born into that bloodline. You were supposed to be the one to do X, Y, and Z. It is so important. When I tell y'all, because I'm like, why did I choose this bloodline this lifetime? Don't get me started with that, because y'all folks
did all that shit, but I will.
But y'all folks think that, oh, God is just keep on creating spirits and creating souls. No, He's allowing you time to come back.
We're going to talk about that too as well.
But as far as law of attraction, I do believe it's real, because and to all you people who say, y'all make vision boards every year, Christians. And you start seeing things manifest. All you did was the law of attraction.
That's law of
attraction. You
attracted
things to you that you saw every day, and you spoke over and you prayed over. You know that it's power of life and death in the tongue. So that means you have the ability to create your. I'm gonna tell y'all something so powerful. The mind is so powerful. One time God told me, be careful what you think, Trey, because it'll become your reality. I remember thinking one day, ooh, what if this all went bad? And I kid you not.
Be careful with that. Ooh, be careful with that.
But then when I begin to say, okay, this is happening for me. This is happening for me. Y'all, life is changing for me, because I'm realizing my mind is that powerful. It can create my reality.
Your whole reality. Those are facts.
You know, and for those of you that don't believe in you let us know what y'all want us to talk about, because the next jump spot we can dive into this thing, because y'all be really into. I noticed the algorithms be real high when me and him talk about spirituality, baby. I've been watching. Okay, so let's talk about take self-esteem, baby. So I know Dr. Hawks wants to deal with plastic surgery, and who told you were ugly? So I'm gonna let him go.
People who need to take separate seats. Women who judge other women,
yeah,
and the men who think that women should look a certain way.
Yeah.
And when I say women who should look a certain way, I have a problem with my women who ashes longer. Okay? Y'all got to the point to where y'all don't even wear makeup no more. Y'all just put on y'all lashes and go out and everybody sit up here looking with an attitude. I'm his bitch.
Yeah.
You need to have several seats.
Yeah, yeah.
If you consider yourself a bitch, you need to take a motherfucking seat at a beach where there's no car, there's nobody to bring your ass home. You need to sit your goddamn ass at that motherfucking beach while the sun is out so it can dry your goddamn out.
Sir.
Your whole thought process. Because you done allowed yourself to get so low to you can't even go anywhere else. Y'all, listen, I'm not saying I'm against eyelashes and all that stuff, but it's too many of y'all going to the ching shop.
Yeah.
And the other people who need to take several seats are y'all. Because guess what? Y'all sit up here going to pay Miss Tween $25. If she do 4 feet, she done made $100.
Yeah.
She done did 6 eyelashes. Now she done made another $150. Do you understand? How many of us black women, of you black women, could actually be doing this?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I want to know,
Yeah.
like, think about, that's a business. That's probably a 6-week course you can do. Something you can probably do online because you can't do it in person now. Y'all got to think about these things.
Yeah.
How to make money.
Yeah.
You can do it in your basement until you get your building. But y'all need to have several seats, allowing people and allowing TV, allowing these other women, you ain't nothing because your nails ain't done.
Yeah,
all that stupid stuff. Baby, guess what? Your nails ain't done. Okay? Because you done ate them up for nervousness, honey. You done smoked your fingers black. You done ate them. Come on now. You need to take your seat. Now, somebody said he always talk about the women, but let me get on the men.
Come on.
The men who need to take several seats. Ooh, y'all not ready for this. Should I say?
Say it. Please say it.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
The men who need to take several seats, all y'all who sagging y'all pants.
Ooh, babe, please.
You need to take a seat.
Please, take a seat.
I hear somebody in the spirit realm saying, why would they take several seats? I like that. Because now you got these women eating your booty.
Come on now. Ooh, because, what's that motherfucking name?
Baby, it's popular now.
Trick Daddy.
They talk about, ooh, I want to see it because I want to eat it. Women tossing salad now. Baby, where have you come from? But the problem I have, if you're a man, why you want to show your buttocks? That's not attractive. Isn't that what you look for in women? The butt, the butt, the butt, the butt.
Yeah.
And then the other part that I have a problem with is that that's what they do in jail. Y'all know that's what they do in jail when you're a queen in jail or you somebody's wife in jail. Y'all know that because some of y'all are wives and queens in jails. And you come out here like you so hard. No, in jail, you was a little lady, honey. You not gonna tell the people. The reason why you show your butt all the time is because that's all you knew what to do because you know if they was going to beat your butt up or take it. Because you wasn't in no gang, so you had nobody to protect your little butt. So you had to show that boy coochie, honey. We call it peanut butter puss. We call it peanut butter puss. We call it peanut butter puss because you know they stick it in. Peanut butter come out. But you only tell you the reason why you need to have a couple of seats. Why are you showing your booty? Shouldn't you be showing your dick print? Shouldn't you be showing your print? That's the manhood. Shouldn't you be showing your print? They said no because me and Mary, that's gay. No, your butt is gay.
Period.
That's gay. Huh?
Come on, babe.
And then they talk about no because dudes gonna be looking at my print. They be looking at your booty.
They don't look at your booty.
Ooh.
I always
Pass you a seat.
I think that the people who should take several seats is the folks who was worried about what these people are doing to their bodies after the fact. I'ma say, prime example, Lil' Kim. Folks is all in this lady's comment section because I follow her on Facebook and Instagram because I love me some Lil' Kim, babe. They be all in a comment section. We miss the old Kim. Bitch, she ain't gonna never be the old Kim. Never again. Bitch,
Like,
you think you helping her by saying or asking her dumbass questions like, what made you do this to yourself? Bitch, why do people change themselves? Obviously, somebody was in her motherfucking ear so much that she felt like what she was wasn't what she wanted to be no motherfucking mouth. I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm listening, but won't society bring certain people to that page to where you have to, and that's what I'm saying. To where you feel you have to match yourself up to other people. You know, where have we gone wrong?
Where the hell have we gone wrong? And I'm just like at a place where I just feel like y'all need to take several seats. Stop worrying about what these other people doing to their motherfucking bodies to the point you tearing them down after they do it. Hey, listen, baby, they done fucking did it because they felt like someone right. My thing is, let me tell you something. When I got on social media and I was popular on YouTube and I was viral and shit, motherfuckers was talking about how my titties was in my neck. Bitch, you need a reduction. You got a gap in your teeth. I kid you not. You got a gap in your teeth, bitch. You need to get your teeth fixed. It was all type of shit. Let me tell you something. And I had popular YouTubers coming for my ass too. Oh, baby. I had one young lady who got her little 30,000 or some followers, and I had collab with this bitch and did a Christmas thing, and she just started talking about how I love my body to look a certain way. Bitch, you getting all types of plastic surgery while you talking, and bitch need to get their teeth fixed, but I ain't gonna say got gaps all between. Bitch, I do. This gap white though. These teeth white than a motherfucker. The gap bring you glory. I'm not gonna be walking around here changing shit but my stomach. I ain't gonna lie to Chantrum. I'm gonna be in that number. Baby, I'm gonna be in that number. I'm gonna give me a motherfucking tummy tuck.
Well, I ain't getting no tummy tuck, but bitch, I'm gonna get a tapeworm implant in this bitch, honey. Because listen, honey, my titties and my belly per cold, honey, I don't know what to tell you about these motherfuckers.
I ain't gonna lie.
Honey, they done did some goddamn expansions and we didn't have an agreement. These bitches expand.
Y'all be seeing me sit down, cause let's be clear, I ain't fat nowhere, but I'm thick than a motherfucker. Now listen.
Bitch, I'm fat.
I'm thick than a motherfucker. Now listen, if you see me, my legs skinny, my top, you know I got big old titties, it's just what it is. This gut got to go though, baby. But listen up, I'ma say this. How do you think you're helping them by asking them what made them do it? Bitch, you wanna make them self-evaluate after the fact?
Bitch, I can
they don't need, go ahead.
Can I answer the question?
Answer it.
The reason why they're asking what made you do it, because subconsciously you wish you could do it yourself.
Yeah.
But you don't have the money. And instead of you, because you already know she's not going to actually read your comments, because truth be told, you're a nobody.
Period.
You're a novice to her. That's just the reality. But one thing I have learned, hurt people.
Yeah, they fucking do. They fucking do. Cause I even seen one of the young ladies I went to high school with asking that dumbass question. So I answered her dumbass question. I said, excuse me, bitch, why you went and got you some titty implants was the reason to why, bitch, she went and got her ass done, her face done, and her titties done too. Bitch, cause I remember you in high school. Bitch, you ain't had no titties. You got some now, all of them motherfuckers suck. See, long as, this is my thing, long as people don't know what the fuck you're doing, now you can talk about the next girl that's doing it. Instead of uplifting that chick and saying, hey, you don't need to do no more now, Lil' Kim. Now, what you did is enough, babe, because you look motherfucking good. Y'all too busy tearing the lady down. I have a fucking problem with people like that. And my thing is, I'm gonna tell y'all now, y'all say whatever the fuck you want. When I pop out in a year or two with my motherfucking tummy tuck, I'm wearing a belly top in the wintertime. Bitch, don't say nothing to me.
Well, when I put on my body magic, because bitch, I ain't having no surgery. When I put on my body magic to help me train my tummy back, bitch, and suck everything back in, her, that bitch gonna come through here like Superman.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not doing the tummy tuck for y'all. Because everybody I ever been with, man or woman, has never said, baby, you need a tummy tuck. They be looking at me like, bitch, you is fine to me.
The way
I don't
you
know
are.
what. They do. They do shit to me like, baby, we don't know what the fuck you talking about.
I'm selfish, because you want me to tell you, I honestly think Bruno Mars wrote that song for me. Because you're amazing, just the way you are.
They be telling me, girl, you amazing
Just the way you are. I swear to God.
I've never ever heard nobody ever tell me, when I'm naked. None of that. So it's not what people think. It's just because, bitch, I want to do it. I'm going to pop out with a two-piece, motherfucking biscuit on my shoulder just because I can.
Well, bitch, I'm going to watch you fall because, bitch, you got their flat belly hoes. I'm like, Molly, you hoes make me sick. You goddamn beach body
What you
bitches.
talking about? You gonna be on the motherfucking beach with me?
Girl, I guess I am, girl. A bitch gonna be like this, bitch. I'm dead. Ooh.
Y'all know we love our take several segments because we get to laugh, baby. But you know, I'm just saying, you know, people, y'all know why people do what the fuck they do. You ain't gotta ask no questions about that type of shit. You already know why they do what they do. The same reason why you wear your makeup, you do your motherfucking hair, you get your nails done, your feet done. Bitch, you want to do that so you can look good. That's why they fucking doing it. I mean, come on. If we not on uplift each other, then take several and shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Period. Anything you got going on,
That's
you
it.
want people to know
Whatever,
about.
that's
Now
it.
you looking for singles though.
Found them.
You found them.
Baby, found them, honey. And we go up to the studio Saturday, baby. We had a rehearsal this
Come on
Saturday.
now.
Ooh,
Come
baby,
on now.
Them children chirped so.
They
I can't even tell y'all what's getting ready to happen, but baby, just get ready to know. A bitch is finna put one of the books on y'all ass. Oh yes.
Yeah, you better invite me to one of the
Oh, I got you.
All right, y'all. Listen, I need y'all to take the time to go watch Sapphire. The finality is coming to you. The last two episodes is coming to you Columbus Day weekend. Sapphire, the movie, will be out next year. We are looking for actors. If you are an actor, please send your acting wheel and resume to teamthatgym@yahoo.com. Again, thank y'all so much for tuning into the Gym Spot, a once a month special where you can catch Miss Trey That Gym and Dr. Hawk coming to give y'all the realness. Listen, y'all, we appreciate y'all so much for watching. We appreciate those who have been sharing and the people who watching their work. Shout outs to y'all too, man. We appreciate y'all so much. They love you too, Dr. Hawk.
I just have to be real.
You know, got to do it.
Listen, I can't be a fake cunt.
You can't. Listen, have joy, love, and be empowered in the 2021, baby. You be blessed.